Christmas 2013, Houston, Texas. A mother named Emily Madonia bought her daughter the perfect gift, an Elsa doll from Disney's Frozen, the hottest toy that year. Every kid wanted one. It sang, "Let It Go," when you pressed a button. It said phrases from the movie, normal toy stuff. For 2 years, everything was fine. Just a regular Disney toy, a Christmas gift that brought joy to a little girl who loved Frozen. But in 2015, something changed. Something that would turn this innocent children's toy into a nightmare that refused to end. This is the true story of the haunted Elsa doll. And I promise you, it's worse than you think. Emily's daughter, Aurelia, was obsessed with Frozen, watched it on repeat, knew every word to every song, wanted everything Elsa. So that Christmas, Emily got her the talking Elsa doll. Press the button on the necklace, and Elsa would speak phrases from the movie in English. Press it again, she'd sing "Let It Go." Simple, adorable, normal. Aurelia played with it constantly, colored on it with markers, took it everywhere. For 2 full years, from 2013 to 2015, the doll did exactly what it was supposed to do. Spoke English, sang the song. Nothing weird. The batteries never died. Strange, but hey, good batteries, right? But in 2015, 2 years after they got the doll, something happened that Emily couldn't explain. One day, Aurelia pressed the button. Elsa didn't speak English. She spoke Spanish. Libre soy, the Spanish version of Let It Go. Emily and her husband Matt examined the doll, front, back, every side. There was no language switch. It was a standard English-only Elsa doll bought in an American store, but it was speaking Spanish, and it kept alternating. One press, English. Next press, Spanish. Completely random. There wasn't a button that changed these languages, Emily later told reporters. It was just random. Okay, weird. Maybe a manufacturing glitch. But then they realized something even stranger. Those batteries they never changed? By 2019, the doll had been working for 6 years. Same batteries, never replaced. 6 years of speaking, singing, making sounds. That's not normal. That's not possible. And it started activating on its own. Emily would be home alone, the house empty and quiet. And from Aurelia's room, she'd hear it. Let it go. Let it go. Even when the switch was turned off. By December 2019, Emily had had enough. The family was doing their annual pre-Christmas cleaning. Aurelia had outgrown the doll anyway. Matt took it, threw it in the garbage. The truck came, took it away. Done. Gone. 3 weeks later, Matt opened a wooden storage bench in their living room. The Elsa doll was sitting inside, staring up at him. Matt started yelling, and I ran in, Emily wrote on Facebook. He definitely had thrown it away. Same marker stains from when Aurelia used to color on it. The exact same doll. Not a replacement. The same doll the garbage truck had collected. But now, it was inside their house. Inside a closed bench. 3 weeks later, Emily's mind raced. Maybe Matt accidentally put it in the bench. Maybe he was mistaken. Okay, Emily thought. Let's try again, but this time, we'll be absolutely certain. They weren't taking chances. They put the doll in a garbage bag, tied it tight, put that bag inside another bag, tied that one, then buried both bags at the bottom of their garbage can. Underneath multiple heavy bags of trash, they watched the truck come, watched it dump the can, take it away. It was gone. They saw it happen. 2 weeks later, Aurelia was playing in the backyard. Mom, I saw the Elsa doll again. Emily froze. Where? In the backyard. Emily's blood ran cold. She went outside. There, sitting in their backyard, was the Elsa doll. Same marker stains, same wear and tear. The same doll, the one they'd double-bagged, buried under garbage, watched get taken away. It was back. Emily posted on Facebook, desperate for answers. Help us get rid of this haunted doll. People had theories. Maybe a prank, a neighbor. But think about what that would require. Someone would have to follow the garbage truck, dig through trash at the dump, break into their property, and place it back without being seen. Twice. Either the doll is haunted, Emily wrote, or some crazy psychopath dug the doll out of the garbage and broken into my house multiple times. I am going to go with the haunted thing. The family was genuinely frightened now. This wasn't a toy anymore. This was something that refused to leave. People suggested burning it, but Emily had a different fear. If there is something in the doll, it will come out. You can't destroy what's inside. She just wanted it gone, away from her family. So she came up with a final plan. Emily had a friend named Chris Hogan in Minnesota, 1,500 miles away. She asked if she could mail him the doll. He agreed. So Emily packed it up, sealed the box. And here's where it gets even creepier. As she was sealing the box, the doll laughed. Not the normal programmed laugh. A long, continuous laugh for 30 seconds straight. It had never done that before. Not once in 6 years. Like it knew. Like it knew it was being sent away. Emily quickly sealed the box, left off the return address. No way for it to find its way back. She mailed it. Chris received it, posted on Facebook. She made it to Minnesota and is taped to the brush guard of my Jeep. He taped the doll to the front of his Jeep, out in the open. If anything weird happens, Chris added, I'm welding her into a steel pipe and sinking it in Lake of the Woods. As of 2020, the Elsa doll has not returned to the Madonia family, but Emily's still watching. No, she hasn't come back, Emily said. We have had our fair share of weird things happening around the house, though, like doors opening and closing by themselves, and lights and TV turning on. So it's been interesting, but not the doll at least. Not the doll, but something else. The family never got answers, never figured out how it kept coming back, why it spoke Spanish, why the batteries never died, why it activated when turned off. Was it haunted, possessed, or was there a rational explanation they never found? Emily doesn't claim to know. I'm just a mom and a violinist and a wife and a normal person who doesn't want to be forever known as the haunted doll lady, she wrote. But the story went viral. News stations picked it up. KPRC Houston, Today Show, Fox News, and somewhere in Minnesota, taped to the front of a Jeep, sits a children's toy. A doll from a movie about letting go. A doll that, ironically, refused to let go itself. So what do you think? Was the Elsa doll really haunted? The Madonia family swears they're telling the truth. Multiple news outlets verified the story. This really happened. And here's something to think about. There are millions of Elsa dolls out there, in homes all over the world, sitting on shelves, in toy boxes, in closets. How many of them are still working on batteries that should have died years ago? How many of them turn on by themselves in the middle of the night? And how many families have tried to throw them away, only to find them back in their homes weeks later? Maybe the Madonia family wasn't the only one. Maybe they were just the only ones brave enough to talk about it. Sleep well tonight, and if you have an Elsa doll in your house, you might want to check on it. Make sure it's still where you left it.